Hi, I'm Benjamin Williams,
And I'm Brooke Patteson.
and today we're doing a group presentation on externalities. So an externality is an action by either a producer or a consumer which affects another producer or consumer, but is not accounted for in the market price. It can be between producers, consumer, or consumer-producer. They can be negative or positive, either taking away or adding profit to the market price. When firms don't take into account negative externalities, the result is excess production and unnecessary social costs. When firms don't take into account of positive externalities, the result could be too little production. You don't want either of those to happen in your business, so externalities would be great to factor into. Through having negative or positive externalities, economic inefficiency is produced. But anyways, firms decide at which point on a marginal external cost curve they would like to operate. Usually ethical firms generally choose a point at which external costs are lowest, but profit isn't forfeited to a point where the firm is not profitable. In our scenario, I'm sure Hunter Homes has a choice to choose between a variety of combinations of numbers of homes and its effect on the Dry Creek area out in Eagle.
So before we dive into the Dry Creek project, I talked to a professional in our local area and just about how externalities come into play with construction projects. And his response was that most of the time the construction companies do not initiate the project. A lot of the time the city has control over where and what construction will take place, and the builders are just there to do the job. However, with each project that we do, we still have to consider how the project will affect the community. We usually have a team analyze the positive and negative repercussions of the construction project and move forward with those things in mind. Even though we do an analysis, the construction company usually doesn't have a lot of say in whether or not the project happens. So keeping that in mind, there is a Dry Creek project going on right now. It takes place the north area of Eagle, and the project overall will be building 1,800 homes over the 1,400 acres of Dry Creek Valley. The citizens in that area are not very happy about it because it's taking away natural land that they want to preserve for agriculture, animal habitat, and just the open spaces that are out there. There was even a petition to stop the construction for the Dry Creek project. It didn't go through because they didn't have enough signatures to stop the construction. On the other hand, the builders are trying to make the residential construction more spacious because they know that this is an issue with the people in that area. They want it to be a more wide open space. Hunter Homes is the company that is doing the construction, and they plan on creating a less dense equestrian farm-to-table community. And in this construction project, Hunter Homes plans on keeping 1/3 of the property as open space to kind of meet the citizens in that area in the middle with the project. The externality here is that the residential construction will help more people find really great homes in a beautiful area, but it also negatively affects the community around that area because it's taking away from the natural open land, and the public will lose access to that land.
So our recommendation is, first there's got to be an output tax thrown on that Hunter Home company for just totally disrupting all environmental and recreational activities out there. I believe there should be a fee for each home that each person that wants to live out there, or maybe even just standards for the home, that each home is super environmental. Maybe they're built into the ground so that way all the wildlife around it can still live and flourish. I think that's another great opportunity. Lastly, I believe the two people, the citizens, one, and Hunter's Homes should work out the coast theorem They just need to find a mutual advantage. Like it's somewhat in place right now with they're saying 1/3 of the property is going to be free, but once you do all the numbers to it, each home is going to be on about 3/4 of an acre, making only about 1/4 of an acre free. That's still going to be the suburbs. Going to be just like out in Meridian, but out in Eagle. Our recommendation is just maybe we don't do it. Maybe we build out by Cuna. Nobody likes Cuna. Eagle's nice. On the way up there, maybe we do that. Thank you.
Thank you.